I welcome you all for this course. Today we will see next topic, that is design rules. Myself Alok Kumar, I am assistant professor in Government College of Engineering, Dharmapuri. So here in second unit we will see next topic, that is design rules. So in design rules are the rules a designer can follow in order to increase the usability of future software or hardware product. We can classify these rules along two dimensions based on the rules authority and generality. Here like authority and generality. For here now we will see what is authority. By authority we mean an indication of whether or not the rule must be followed in design or whether it is suggested only. The second one is generality. By generality we mean whether the rules can be applied to many design situations or whether it is focused on a more limited application situation. Next, here we will see what are the principles to support usability. So here the most abstract design rules are general principles which can be applied to the design of an interactive system in order to promote its usability. The principles are divided into three main categories. First one is learnability, second one is flexibility, the third one is robustness. So here first one we will see learnability. Learnability revolves around the features of an interactive system that allow novice users to understand how to use it at first and then how to attain a maximum level of performance. Learnability makes use a various factor to familiarize a user to a new system. So here we will see some principles of learnability. The first one here we will see, that is predictability. It makes use of the user past knowledge of interacting with a similar system to ease the new system interaction. For example, the transition from Windows 7 to Windows 8 had a rough path because of how much the system was changed. The start button, as everyone knows, ended up sending the user to the tiles window instead of expected menu. Next one here, this one we will see, this one is synthesizability. So synthesizability, the ability of the user to assess the effect of past operations on the current state. For example, when the user makes a payment, he expects to receive its receipt. Otherwise, he will think that the transaction failed or that he is being scammed. Next one is familiarity. So the principle of familiarity is to make use of the new user's past experience with other applications. For example, a danger alert on any system is red. This immediately warns the user that there is a possible threat since red is used in everyday life as such. The next one is generalizability. So here generalizability can be seen as a form of consistency. Users often try to extend their knowledge of specific interaction behavior to situations that are similar but previously unknown. Generalization can occur within a single application or across a variety of applications. The next one is flexibility. Next principle, flexibility. So flexibility refers to the diversity of ways in which the user and the system exchange information. This can be achieved through dialogue initiative. There are two ways to achieve it. One method is user preemptive. In this communication model, the user is the one to intimate an action on the system. The other method is system preemptive, where it is the system that initiates an action for the user to respond to. The next one is, this one is multi-threading. It is the ability to support more than one task of the user system dialogue interaction at a time. The next one, this one is task migratability. Task migratability is the ability to transfer the control for task execution between system and the user. The next one, this one is substitutivity. It requires that equivalent values can be substituted for each other. For example, a user can double click on an icon to open it or can select it and then press enter on the keyboard. The next This one is customizability. It refers to the modifiability of the user interface by the user on the system. The term adaptability is used when the interface can be modified by the user, and the term adaptivity is used when it can be modified by the system. The next principle is robustness. So robustness concerns itself with supporting the user in successfully accomplishing an action with the system and assessment of the action. There are various principles to be applied to support a system robustness. First one, that is observability. So observability allows the user to evaluate the internal state of the system by means of its perceivable representation at the interface. So here, first one, this one is observability. Next one, this one is recoverability. It is the ability of a system to recover in case of an error. Forward error recovery accepts that an error has occurred in the current state and negotiation from that state towards the desired state. Backward error recovery is attempting to undo the effects of previous interaction in order to return to a state prior to the error occurrence. The next one is responsiveness. So responsiveness deals with the time needed for the system to communicate with the user. In general, short durations and instantaneous response times are desirable. The next, this one is task conformance. So here, conformance we can say, or service. The task conformance ensure that the system allow a user to perform tasks he needs and in an expecting way. So all these are the principles that we have seen that is supporting for usability. So in next lecture we will see the next topic. Thank you.